Are my hands ashy? I've been washing them so much. I'm like, ugh, how much more washing can I do? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Seyi and this is the Daily Seyi, where we talk about all things life, beauty, style, etc, etc. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in and being a real one. Today's video is all about my daytime skincare routine. I'm going to show you guys how I get this glow. This is a routine that I do on the daily, so I do this every single day, and it's something that I found that has helped my skin tremendously. I feel like just looking at photos from a year ago and looking at my skin now, I feel like my skin just looks more thriving, it looks more healthy, just looks more glowy, and it just feels better. So I figured, why not show y'all how I get this a glow. All right, I have y'all in nice and tight. I always go in with my Fresh Soy Face Cleanser, and this is a cleanser for all skin types. I've been using this cleanser probably for the last like 2 years. I finally sucked it up and bought like the bigger version. They have a travel size that is much cheaper. This version is $40, but definitely worth it. It lasts a very long time. The travel size version, I believe, was like $17, but I figure might as well just get the big one, you know, instead of buying the small one over and over again. I do need to re-up though, because your girl is running low. Keeps my skin feeling moisturized, doesn't extremely dry me out. Like, I've already washed my face and I haven't put any other products on it, and I don't feel like the dryness is like trying to suck everything out of my skin. After I wash, I always go in and tone, and toning is like the step that I will always do. I feel like it brings back balance to my face, and I always use the Dickinson's family of toners, and I've been using their hydrating toner, which is alcohol free. So I think this toner probably retails for like $7, but you get a big amount. Like, this is a lot. And I've been using the alcohol-free one. This has rose water in it because a skincare specialist or esthetician here on YouTube, her name is LA Beautyologist, she was saying that it's not good to use like an alcohol-based toner every day on your skin because it can strip your skin of kind of like the essential nutrients that it needs. I switched to using an alcohol-free one on the daily, and then I go on with the alcohol-based one like every once in a while. So that I take that on a regular old round cotton pad and I wipe that all over my skin. I also take it down on my neck, and then I take it behind my ear, you know, just for a little extra love. What the toner does, not only does it kind of like restore and balance your skin after washing, but it also helps to remove any like additional residue that maybe washing couldn't fully get off. So I'm gonna show y'all what that additional residue looks like. Yeah. That's the additional residue off of my skin. It just makes sure that your skin is very clear and prepped for the next steps. Are my hands ashy? I've been washing them so much. I'm like, ugh, how much more washing can I do? I go on with a serum, and I've been using this Pharmacy Very Cherry Bright Serum. This stuff is really good. This is my 3rd bottle of it. So if that don't tell you how much I like it, then I don't know what will. So I put it on my hands, and then I rub it, and then I pat it into my skin. I always would say pat your serums into your skin versus rubbing them in. Remember to put it on your neck. Ooh, it's hard to talk and rub stuff on your neck. I feel like I'm like, you want to pat it into your skin versus rubbing it in. And this particular serum kind of has like a tacky feel, which I like. I don't know. It just, I don't know why I like it, but it just makes it feel like, you know, something's happening. This one has like a natural brightening agent, which is acerola cherries. Am I pronouncing that right? That particular type of cherry has a natural brightening agent. I personally just use a jade roller just to kind of depuff my face. In the morning times usually, or early daytime, like I feel like after I wake up my face is a little puffy just from like nighttime sleeping. I also keep my jade roller in the fridge to make it very cold. So I use the big side to go obviously around the bigger parts of my face, so like my cheek, my jawline, my forehead. And then I use a smaller side to just go right under my eye just to kind of help depuff my eyes. Okay. I go in with a brightening vitamin C eye cream just to kind of give my eyes a little bit of oomph, especially now that we're home for an extended period of time. I think it's just important to make sure that, like, you know, you're just keeping up with your usual routines, so that way once we're outside once again with the people, that we, you know, just look our like most glowing and radiant self. So why not do all this stuff while you're in the house? So I go in with this eye cream, and it's from the same, it's from pharmacy as well, and it's the same family as like the Very Cherry Bright Serum. It comes in this little package, but a little genuinely goes a long way with eye cream. You don't need a lot. I'm taking like this much. That's not even a lot at all, and I'm placing that right underneath my eye. And this product legit just makes my eyes feel so hydrated. Like right now I can just, it just feels like a breath of like fresh air was just blown into right under my eyes, like. I then use a moisturizer. So this is a step that is, once again, very important. Let me just tell you a quick story. When I was younger, I used to not moisturize my face because I am oily, or I'm combination oily, and I just thought that because I was oily, that meant that if I put moisturizer on my face, it would make me more oily. The logic don't make no sense. I realized that because I wasn't putting moisturizer on my face, and because I was kind of withholding that moisture that my face needed, it was then producing more oil to make up for the fact that I was dry, which only made me more oily. And so it was essentially a self-fulfilling prophecy because I was doing something that I thought would help me not be oily. Your girl has learned her lesson since then. We have experienced growth. So I'm going in with a moisturizer, and this is the Skin Soak Rich Moisture Cream by Burst. It feels heavy enough where I could wear it at night and feel like my skin is getting a lot of moisture, but light enough where I can wear it daytime and not feel like my skin is getting like too, I don't want to say clogged, that's not the right word, but too heavy for like other stuff, like putting on makeup and whatnot. I do rub moisturizer into my face. We are almost done. You want to make sure that you're sealing everything in, and I use an oil for that, and I've been using the Honest Beauty Organic Beauty Facial Oil. So I take a couple of drops of that into my palm. Pretty generous with it. Rub it in my hand, and then I also pat this into my skin. I want to make sure that every product that I just applied is sealed and delivered. I don't need you coming out. I don't need you trying to seep out, trying to figure out where to go. No, I need you to stay into my skin and do what you have to do. And also it just provides an additional glow. As you go on through your day, the oil does soak in. Even if you're like, even before I put on makeup, I'll put on oil, and then maybe like within like 10 minutes, the oil has already kind of stuck into my skin. So I'm not looking like an oil slick. I'm just looking healthy, glowy, moisturized. Do one of these, I just like the way it feels on my skin. I also noticed that like whenever I go to an esthetician, they do this, and I'm like, ooh, I like that. I don't really know what you're doing, but I like it. The glow is real. I am using Black Girl Sunscreen, and you can find this at Target. So let me just say, sunscreen is very important. That's just simply what it is. A friend had told me about it, I think like 2 years ago, and she was like, you need to be using sunscreen. And I was just like, okay. And honestly, ever since she told me that, I have been using sunscreen on my face. She was saying that it helps to, one, ensure that your hyperpigmentation does not get darker, because as we go onto the sun, often like dark spots just get darker just because that's what the sun be doing. And so I have hyperpigmentation on my cheek just from past breakouts like when I was younger. And I can honestly say, just with my overall skincare routine, but also with ensuring that I wear sunscreen, my hyperpigmentation hasn't gotten darker. And if anything, I think just combining all my skincare products alone, it's actually helped to kind of fade the scarring just a bit. This area right here used to be significantly more darker at one point, like very dark. And it was something I was a bit self-conscious about, but you know, it's come a long way. So not mad at it. So you take the sunscreen. With sunscreen, you do want to be liberal with it. Like the goal is to make sure that, you know, your face is protected. Another rule of thumb is to make sure that you let your product sit on your face before going to the next product. So If you notice, as I was talking, I was letting the products kind of sit on my face, absorb in, and then I apply the next product. You don't want to necessarily just apply product after product without letting it sit, because at that point you're just almost mixing and rolling the products together versus layering. Let me just make sure I don't have any residue on my face. No, this is the finalized skincare routine. So my face is glowing. It is shining, 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 yeah. Shining, yeah. It feels like I gave it the love and care that she deserves, especially with everything that we're going through right now. You're probably thinking, girl, that's way too many steps. Like, ain't nobody trying to do all that, which is fair. Not saying that you need to do every single one of these steps, but I will say the main steps that I feel like you need to do is wash your face. That's non-negotiable. Wash your face. If you wear makeup, wash your face. Don't just use makeup wipes to wipe off your makeup, and then don't do wash your face. Wash it and wash it well. My next one I would say is toning. I think toning is very important. Like I mentioned earlier, it removes some of that extra residue. It also just brings balance and restoration back to your face. Do not skip moisturizing. Please moisturize your face. Please don't be like me, 13-year-old me, who wanted to have dry skin because I thought I was too oily. Moisturize your face. I promise you, 50-year-old you will be so grateful that you did. Always use a sunscreen. Always, always, always use a sunscreen. It's very important. This melanin is popping, but the sun is severe, okay? Just make sure that you're protecting yourself at all times. If you can, again, you can find this product at Target. Very affordable, and it's Black owned, so even better. That is my final spiel. As always, I thank y'all for watching, and I hope that I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.
Started out with half and I flipped it in a double. Started out with half and I flipped it in a double.